Hello people, so today we'll be solving LeetCode daily question, that is 2501, longest square streak in an array, and in this we'll be given an integer array nums and a subsequence of nums is called a square streak if the length of the subsequence is at least 2, and after sorting the subsequence each element except the first element is the square of the previous number. Okay, and we have to return the length of the longest square streak in nums, or return -1 if there is no streak. And a subsequence is an array. I hope that everyone knows what subsequence is without changing the order of the remaining elements. Okay, yeah. So for example, in this we are having nums as 4, 3, 6, 16, 8, 2. So the maximum longest streak which we can form is from 3. So we will be choosing the subsequence, that is 4, 16, and 2. And after sorting it, it will become 2, 4, and 16. So 4 is equal to 2 into 2, and 16 is equal to 4 into 4. So 4, 16, 12 is a square streak, and it can be shown that every subsequence of length 4 is not a square streak. Yeah, it's pretty much possible, like, because we are not having any square numbers. Okay, so for this, as we can sort the array after choosing the subsequence, let's just sort initially only. So arrays dot sort nums, and then this will be just using basic my research to find the number and nothing much more. So, and to like this in the iteration we can just have a set of integers, because uh, yeah, we'll be having a set of integers, because if let's say 16 was present in the form of in the subsequence which is 4, 16, 12, there is no way that 16 will be present in any other subsequence. So let's have a set of integers only, so that we can reduce the number of iterations basically. Okay, and let's have our answer, so which is initially 0, and then what we'll be doing is that for int num in nums, and I'll be having a long target variable, not just because I'll have to multiply. So long target, so that will be equal to num current num into num, and also the streak variable str, let's say, which is equal to initially 0. So while my loop is true, I'll be calling the my research again and again. Okay, so, and also let's add just one check here, that if my set dot contains num, I'll have to continue. I cannot proceed any further because we have already calculated the longest streak for that. Continue. So while true, what we'll have to do is basically we'll be firstly breaking that if long, because of the constraints of the problem, long target into target long again is greater than 1e5. I'll break out of the loop, while loop, and then what we'll do is I'll be performing the my research, that if binary search of the number and my target, oh sorry, nums not number, target into target, if this particular target is present, is not equal to basically -1, or let's just have a boolean variable, because we just have to update the streak. So if this is true, I'll be updating my streak, incrementing my streak, and also I'll be updating my target variable equal to multiplied by itself only, else I'll have to break, because the next target is not available in the current array, or in the, let's say, current subsequence, and at the end I'll be returning on the basis, oh sorry, I forgot to update my streak. So my answer will be equal to maximum of answer comma the current streak. Okay, and after that I'll be returning, if my length of the answer is less than 2, that means I haven't found my answer, it's going to be -1, otherwise I'll have to return my answer. And now let's quickly write the function for binary search. So private boolean binary search, and in this we are having int nums and the long target. Okay, so let's define the numbers, or yeah, so if my target is less than 0, I'll have to return false. I cannot find that because a square cannot be false. No, we can just skip that as well. Otherwise, let's have two variables, that are left equal to 0 and right is equal to nums dot length minus 1. Okay, then while left is less than or equal to right, what I'll be doing is I'll be calculating my mid, so that will be equal to left plus right shifted by 1 bit, basically which means dividing by 2, and then I'll be checking that if my nums mid, well, let's typecast this too long of nums mid is equal to target. In that case I'll be returning true, else I'll have to listen of my boundaries. Oh, let's add an if checkpoint. If my right, oh sorry, nums mid is less than the target, uh, typecast again long. If it is less than the target, then I'll have to increment my left, so mid plus 1, else right is equal to mid minus 1. And if I don't find my answer, I'll return false eventually. And now let's give it a run. Ah, wrong answer on both the cases. Why? Or what mistake did I made? Okay, while true if long of target into target is greater than target multiplied by target itself, and then it will update my streak variable is outside. I don't find it's returning. Output is minus 1. Answer is getting updated. Yeah, it works. Answer is equal to maximum. Oh, so basically it's things that the streak. Oh, I'll have to increment start my streak from 1. Now let's give it a run again. Again wrong answer still. My output comes out to be 2. And if my indices gives me true only, then I'll have to return. Well, yeah, okay, I'll just find a mistake. Just a second. Okay, so I found a major mistake. Either way, there were multiple mistakes. So firstly, let's, even if we will pass it at int, it will still work. And initially our target should be num and not nums. Let's give it a run again. Yeah, and it gets let's submit it. Basically not the skip, not nums. Yeah, and it works probably fine as well. Okay, so this was it for today. Thank you for watching.